Hosea. We know that name in today's culture to be a Spanish name. So we just don't know Jose. We just don't know if who all was the 12 tribes of Israel. Because at one time we all spoke one language. But I'm coming from Hosea. Hosea 1. The word of the Lord came unto Hosea, the son of Beri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and his Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. The beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. Hosea 4. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. It's breaking out all over everywhere. Controversy. You see how they make a mockery of the Lord? Controversy, controversy. Everybody. Dun. Prince. Also, the god of music in the days of ancient Egypt. They do shout outs to him. If you think about the songs, I controlled, and I was also a prince in Egypt. And I controls Prince, the musician. I've also heard him do shout outs in Michael Jackson too. The god of music. Go check your history, real history, not this in these history books. You're not gonna get it. But controversy, he's making a mockery out of the Lord, saying that he had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. Hey, don't play. Don't play. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I also will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people. Oh, they eat it up. They love it. and they set their heart on their iniquity. Oh, I can't wait for these people to disobey their God. They can't wait. It's all up in their heart. They just, oh, they so excited. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. What's whoredom? What's whoredom? Whoredom is anything you do outside of what's written, what's law in this Bible. That's whoredom. Just like if your wife is with other men. That's how the Lord feels about us being with other gods. I want to go back because I jumped the gun a little bit, because I wanted to read to you how he's against the whores. And here he says in Hosea 2 and 15, well, we'll start 2 and 14. Therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness and speak comfortably unto her. Now, this is the whore. And I will give her vineyards from thence, and the valley of Achor for a door of hope. That's just for a door of hope. No telling what all he's going to give her. And she shall sing there as in the days of her youth, and as in the day when she came up out of the land of Egypt. That's us. And like I say, when I say us, we don't know where this all began, because we all come from one gene. And that gene is Adam and Eve from the garden. We all are one. So when I say Israel, or when I say, don't get it confused, for I'm talking about one nation of people, even though the Lord divided as he chose to divide. But we don't know that division. We don't know what was included in that, because like I said, I'm reading from Hosea, which we know Hosea to be a Spanish name. And it shall be at that day, saith the Lord, that thou shalt call me Ishi, and shalt call me no more Baal. That's it. So sometimes I have a very country slang, so work with me. So, and will call me no more Baal. So we do all of these acts as though, but it's he's like, I'm who you should be worshiping, like you worshiping Baal. It's got an I on it, though, so I'm going to say Baali. 2 and 23. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that have not attained mercy. These are the kind of people, we children of God, we don't get mercy. Oh, they'll pray for everybody but you. And I will say to them which were not my people, thou art my people. And they shall say, thou art my God. So everything that the Lord does to us is just to bring us to him and draw us away from whatever wrongdoings that we are doing. So yeah, he put out punishment, but it's only so that we can wake up and we can see that the Lord loves us, and that's where we should be, not doing the things of the world. Okay, so where was I? 10, 4 and 10. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people as counsel to their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them. For the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their God. See, everybody is always talking about God wouldn't allow it. God wouldn't allow it. You know, when it comes to serving idol gods. But I don't want to jump ahead. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. And I want to go quick, but I don't want to go too quick. Hosea 8. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. I don't know. It seems like that's a misprint. As an eagle against the house of the Lord. Or maybe it's just the house of the Lord. But those are supposed to be the people of the Lord. Because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. Now, it's a bunch of laws here in the Bible that we should be feasts and celebrations and holy days that we should be keeping, and we don't. Something as simple as the Sabbath, the seventh day where he rested, the day that was hollowed out and blessed for us to rest in, gets completely bumped over. We do Sunday law. You know, God's get a little bit of power too, but you look at your calendar and you can see that any day is, you can see what day is the seventh day. Sunday is the first day of the week. Saturday is the seventh day of the week. Friday is the day of preparation, so that you can just rest and eat on Saturday, the day of rest, because that's the day that the Lord rested after he created the world. He rested in the seventh day. And you know, people want to dispute you, and it's written. It's here. 8 and 2. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. Oh, the minute you call yourself turned away from the Lord, you don't let the enemy come at you. You don't set yourself to be wide open for whatever he comes to you with. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. The things that Satan tell us are innocent. Now, he the one that made you fall off. But the Lord, our God, is in control. And whatever the Lord tells Satan to do, he gonna do it. Because he has no power. None but what the Lord gives to him. 8 and 4. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princesses, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold, they have made them idols. They have that they may be cut off. They did these things, and now I got to cut them off. I can't let them get away with this. This is blasphemy. Out of all the sins in the world, out of all the murdering and the stealing and the killing and the lying, this one, idolatry. Because most times when they set their holy days in place, they're using Jesus' name. But that's not Jesus' law, because it's not written. So you are now a whoring. You cheating on God. You lying against him. Because he don't have nothing to do with this holiday that you celebrate. This is serious business. And the devil tell you, surely you will not die. But the whole time you dead. The walking dead. This is what is zombie-tizing the whole world. This is what causes you to be a sleepwalker. This is what's putting you to sleep. This heavy delusion, this lie against God is the cause of it all. But then people want to get mad at you because you don't do birthdays. People want to get mad at you because you talking about Christmas. Don't get mad at me. I didn't write the law. I'm not the creator of this earth. The Lord just blessed me to be able to be a messenger of his word. Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to let you know. Blasphemy is the only sin that can keep you from getting into heaven. The Lord can forgive everything else but blasphemy. Where was I? 8 and 5. Thy calf, O Samaria, hath cast thee off. My anger is kindled against them. How long will it be ever that they attain to innocence? How long you gonna just keep making these mistakes and then acting innocent like you haven't done anything? Who, me? What? Just innocently erring. Just like, you're supposed to be doing this. The norm. That's what I call it. They got us doing crazy stuff. Talking about it's the norm. Doing something strange for the change. We ain't gonna talk about that fake money. Anybody know me, they know how I feel about that dollar. It's a delusion, an illusion to make you give up your soul, to cause you to sleepwalk and pay no attention to the things that are real. Eight and 6. For from Israel was it also the workman made it. Therefore, it is not God, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken into pieces. In pieces. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. They have planted wind. How you stick your seed down in the earth. They have planted wind, and they shall reap in their harvest whirlwind. We're talking about hurricanes. If you from where I currently live now, these hurricanes and these winds ain't nothing nice. You ever seen strong winds? You ever seen tornadoes and hurricanes? Them whirlwinds. They ain't about nothing but hell and havoc on themselves. And see, I believe this was a promise in the day of Hosea. This was a promise that was fulfilled in Kings. But we're here again and stronger than ever. These things that I'm speaking from a time back then are here now and stronger than ever. Eight and seven still. It have no stalk. The bud shall yield no meal. Starvation. If so be it yield, the stranger shall swallow it up. If it do bear something, you're not going to get it. Somebody else going to eat that up. Israel is swallowed up. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as vessels wherein is no pleasure. For they have gone up to Assyria, a wild ass, alone by himself. Ephraim have hired lovers. What? They hired other demonic gods. Don't put them on his payroll. A whoring after strange gods. Gods they don't even know. Yea, though they have hired among the nations, now will I gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of the king of princesses. See, they was getting the kings drunk. Let's see, 7 and 5. In the day of our king, the princesses have made him sick with bottles of wine. He stretched out his hand with scorners. You know, just because they cause kings to fall. See, that's where you take off the head, you got the whole game. You can't take off their head stands strong, you can't come up against it. But if you take down a king, yeah, you have infiltrated. 8 and 11. Because Ephraim have made many altars to sin, altars shall be unto him to sin. Building up altars to false gods. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. Ooh. God's law was counted as a strange thing. Oh, just like everybody like, oh, that's news to them when you tell them that they're not supposed to be doing Christmases because it's not allowed. They look at you like, oh, that's a strange thing. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? They go so far as to call you crazy. Are you crazy? All right, let me wind this up because I didn't want this to be too long, but I want it to be juicy. 8 and 14. For Israel hath forgotten his maker, and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the places thereof. I'm coming for you. I'm a coming for you. And then I just want to read 12, Hosea 12. Ephraim feedeth on wind, and followeth after the east wind. He daily increaseth lies and desolation. And they do make a covenant with the Assyrians. and oil is carried into Egypt. Whoa, isn't that something? He increases his lies and desolation. I was reading the book of Enoch, and the book of Enoch, when Enoch was going up, Enoch said, as he was going up to the Lord, I guess he had to pass through hell. And I guess this would be a description of a desolation. And he saw people like hanging upside down in midair, some kind of strange way. They just hanging there, just caught in the spans of time. Our God is a mighty God. He's nothing to play with, and he's nothing to tap at lightly. Please, I keep begging and I keep going here. Put away your idol gods and turn to the true and living God. Nothing is going to come of idol worshiping, and acknowledge that this is ideology, and give your life to the Lord. Come into the kingdom of heaven. All right, and that's my word for the day. Oh yeah, I want y'all to check out my shirt. See, last time I just showed y'all God is with me. See, but I forgot to show y'all the power. Go get you a 12 tribe. It's like a little flag. That's my logo. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. It's a stone for every tribe, or bead for every tribe. And then let me show you my back. Go get you a 12 tribe, baby. Yeah, my logo. There's another one of my little steps. There's power in this shirt. There's power in the 12 tribes of Israel. The telephone keypad. That's the telephone keypad. And the hem of the high priest's garment consists of bells and pomegranates. And when Solomon was growing bells and pomegranates on the pillars, he called them networks. Okay? This is power. Bless your life. All right. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For what? For what? So ever a man sowing. Woo! A man sowing, that shall he also reap.